So I started studying real estate in December last year, okay? And in August this year, I was able to acquire my 2 duplexes. So it took me 9 months to get where I am now.
That's very fast.
Yeah. I took a lot of bumps as I shared already. My first route was turnkey agents. I didn't like the approach of that specific agent, so I had to change the mindset. But I always consider that the way to move fast to my goal, which is again retire from my W2 job, is really to move into a small multifamily, which I think helps scale the cash flows and all the benefits around that. So normally I target to find side-by-side duplexes or up to 4 plexes. That's my playing area. I live in Dallas. I also started looking around here, but the numbers that I was looking for were not there, and therefore I had really to start thinking on looking out of state, and that's what I did. As I said, I started with turnkey properties. I didn't like some of the numbers that they were presenting. I didn't believe it, and I looked around and I found roofstock. So, and again, I'm talking about roofstock. I don't have any stocks in the company. I don't know them. It's from a user perspective, okay? So roofstock is just a marketplace where owners of rented houses put them into sale mode, and when you list and you search for properties, you will find the majority of the properties have tenants in place. So for us that are looking for long-term rentals, it's a very good place to start looking for. But what I can say in firsthand is that see it as a second tool for you to play with, and or if you are a lazy real estate investor, it's a perfect spot because everything is done to protect you as a buyer. In terms of they offer a huge amount of guarantees. They offer inspection upfront. They even offer some kind of an appraisal, but I will go to that later on. But think as it is a marketplace where owners can place their homes to be sold with tenants in place. It's well known by Google users. Currently, they already close to 2 billion USD in transactions. If you look into turnkey properties, they own the properties. These guys are only intermediaries. They help sell and buy houses. And the good part is that you will not have any agents in the middle. So you have direct access to place your bids towards the owners, okay? So there is no fees, or there is not the usual fees that the seller normally have to take into consideration when he's selling. The 6%, I think here the seller only pays 1.5, and the buyer, I think, pays up to 0.5%. They are majority of the states now. They do tend to list majority of the houses in the Middle West. They talked about all of the KPIs that you need to know, how to calculate them, strategies to select property managers, and so on and so on. They have all of the dedicated persons to help you on the purchase of the house when you sign up to roofstock, which is free. Normally, what is a buyer from roofstock? So normally, the idea is really to be passive as possible, and to have all of the tools available for you. So if you don't like the market that you are, if you don't feel comfortable, if you are looking for cash flow in other markets, so this is a good opportunity for you. Okay, so I said that I really deep dive in 15 units. I can tell you that I did offer very low numbers in 3 properties where the seller didn't accept my offer, which is okay. You need to deal with it. But my duplex, and I'm showing here very transparently, was, as you can see here, was listed at 170, right? And at night, and this is specific hours, so I did my offer in this case at midnight of July, or no, sorry, May, and the first offer was 144, 600, and then the seller counter offer already with 154 on the next day, and I counter offer again with 146, 600, and this was again done on midnight, and he accepted at 2 a.m. So I bought my duplexes at 2 a.m. Okay, and again, and this is what I like as well. I mean, you don't have an agent here in the middle, right? You are dealing and negotiating directly with the owner. This is the one in Birmingham, and you can see here it's a big house. So I have 2 garages per unit on the back.
You did this extra inspection, or was this given to you?
It was given after I had the pre-approval from the owner saying yes, I want to sell it.
Got it.
The roofstock contact me. Hey, I'm sorry, we had an inspection that was already three months old. We need to do it again, and you will be protected because you will have the contingent period that you can back off if you don't like what you see on the inspection. What I did, I went to Zillow first to try to understand where is the property, and looking around, I select rent, right? And here are the guys that I need to compete with.